I'm here with Kathy Savoie, Extension Educator with the University of Maine Cooperative Extension, and we're here to talk about the Backyard Locavore Tour. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Do you want to start off by just describing what the Backyard Locavore Tour is?
Sure. This is our second year offering the Backyard Locavore Tour, and it's really an exciting opportunity for people to be on an educational and edible garden tour.
Edible. They actually eat as they go along.
Yes, we have various food samples at the different garden sites, and that's featuring how to preserve foods. So we will feature local foods that are frozen, canned, preserved, pickled somehow, and that is a companion piece to the garden educational information that we're sharing with the public that attends the event.
Now, maybe people might have guessed already, but I couldn't, so could you define what a locavore is?
Sure. A locavore is someone who focuses on eating foods that are grown and processed locally. So, for example, right now it's strawberry season, so people that are focusing on eating strawberries in season and then also preserving them to use later on in the year so that they don't have to rely on foods that are grown from far away.
I think I heard that macrobiotic eating or something also involves eating what's native to the area. Is that sort of what a locavore is?
A locavore really just focuses on consuming foods that are locally grown and produced.
Okay.
So, for example, here in Maine we have an abundance of garden-grown vegetables in the summer, tomatoes, zucchini, and then we also have a wonderful fresh abundance of fruits just off the coast, lobsters, fish. So really someone who is aware of the foods that are grown locally and tries to eat those when they're in season, and then also how to access them when they're not in season, but still being able to rely on local foods.
And it's by backyard, you're not just confining your tour to large farms and sort of, you're talking about people's homes and what they grow themselves. How do you choose, and where are these backyard locavore gardens?
Well, it's we have gardens that are going to be featured that are all over Cumberland County, and I can read the list to you as far as the towns that they're in: Cape Elizabeth, Cumberland, Falmouth, Gray, Portland, South Portland, Steep Falls, and Yarmouth. And we're really looking at featuring gardens where there is someone who's doing something unique and small scale in their own backyard. So it may be gardening, like I've already mentioned, but it could also be beekeeping, small fruit production, like apples, pears, peaches, and also backyard poultry production. So how to have laying hens so you can have your own eggs, and also birds that are raised for meat.
Now, the people, the backyards, the gardens that you go to, are they run by master gardeners?
Some are, some aren't.
Mm-hmm.
But what we will have at each garden site is a master gardener and a master food preserver, providing that educational piece to the garden tour.
Now, what defines a master gardener and a master food preserver?
Well, a master gardener and a master food preserver are both people that are trained by the University of Maine Cooperative Extension in a specific subject area. So master gardeners are trained in home horticulture. Master food preservers are trained in home food preservation methods. So they'll be there providing lots of information and resources on how to be a backyard locavore yourself. So what are those gardening techniques that are effective for an urban gardener, like square foot gardening, how do you compost, those sorts of really effective methods that can be done both urban and rural. And then a master food preserver will be there to provide information on, how to make jams and jellies, how to pickle foods, how to dry, how to freeze, so that people can be taking advantage of the abundance of fresh foods and being able to have it in the winter.
It seems like you're covering a lot of material when you do this, and you're going to a lot of different towns. How long does the tour take?
Well, the tour takes place on August 14th from 10 to 4. And it's a self-guided auto tour. So once you purchase your tickets, people will be able to follow the map and get to the different locations.
So if it's self-guided, how does the master gardener, master food preserver come in? They're on site in
They're
each of
on
these
site at each location. Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
Now, if people want more information about it, want to get tickets, anything like that, what can they do?
Well, tickets need to be purchased in advance, and they need to call our office, and that's 1-800-287-1471, or locally 780-4205, and speak with Lois Elwell, and you can purchase a ticket.
Well, thank you for joining us today. It seems like it's going to be a great summer for growing already.
Yep.
So it should be a pretty interesting tour.
Yep. Thank you for having me.
Thanks.